Iron Age, Pulp Rev, Comic Skate, Superversive, and all those who've yet to adopt a moniker, we've got thousands of creators and millions of aspirants out there hammering away at the next wave of independent media. I'm here to round it all up for you week by week. Keep up with your favorites and find something new. So smite that subscribe button and leave a like to light the beacon for the next weary traveler. So what's going on? Let's embark on this weekly quest and find out. Updates. Cirsova's busy. Their submission window ended August 7th with a million words flooding the office. Pray for the editor. And in our LaPointe's sci-fi dinosaur warfare adventure released on Tuesday, August 8th. It's got an explosive start, and you can count on a pulp review in the not-too-distant future. Books from sci-fi author James Craik. Gamma Coin, the standalone friendly sequel to Bastian Blackstone Book 1, Faceless. Psychologist, hypnotist, conman, liar, mindbreaker. Detective Blackstone is tasked with bringing a rogue mindbreaker in before the big guns come out to clean house. But the real story may not be that simple. With a promise of intrigue and that killer cover, Gamma Coin is sure to provide fresh cyberpunk thrills. On pre-order till Monday. From author and Whimsyland editor Daniel P. Riley, recent release Sedai Book 2. It all began with a girl. Gabriel, a killer for an order of assassins called the Holy Eight, sets himself on a path to redemption when he saves a young girl from exploitation. The leader of the Holy Eight calls for her death to teach Gabriel a lesson. Will a killer with the heart of a samurai be able to stand alone against unbeatable odds? Book 2 continues the bloody battle started in Sedai 1. Meanwhile, Riley's developing a manga adaptation of the story. Check out this sick teaser. Vigilance Creed is a book and mini-comic crowdfund combo pack on Indiegogo from creator B.A. Turner. It's pulpy urban fantasy superhero, super monster, action in Detroit, filled with Lovecraftian vibes, biblical lore, neuroscience, and a gargoyle protagonist. With slick art and a strong aesthetic, this is definitely one to check out. That's 2 novel comic combos, but hey, we've got more comics to see. Type 1, a 42-page comic from Sean Udrent and Haunted Pizza LLC. Thomas DeHart is our hero, Strees, but behind the mask he's the caretaker of his nephew Aaron, who seems to be the one taking care of him and his life as a Type 1 diabetic. Find out what connection the mysterious Type 1 armor has to the 9 Lords of the Night, and how the past can save our future. As if the art wasn't enough to draw us in, you can donate copies to children dealing with diabetes. And am I getting some Spawn vibes here? The veil has been pierced. The Mythicals is a supernatural action mystery that mixes horror, comedy, and an affinity for comics of yesteryear to entertain you. Start the journey with Nancy Moon and the rest of the team at Level M as they race to save humanity from the Agents of Darkness. This 24-page story, plus 4 pages of fan art, kicks off an epic arc that will culminate in 13 total issues. It's already funded, so hop on the bus. Issue 2 is coming soon. Games. Infectiously energetic Watcher of the Damned author R.H. Snow plugs the TTRPG based on her cyberpunk horror Weird West apocalypse. Run through the wildlands with a posse of mutant renegade outlaws in R.H. Snow's new sci-fi western game, Watcher of the Damned, System and Star. But choose wisely in this post-apocalyptic 3D6 hellhole or you'll end up feeding the gators. In other news, Bane Books digs the Iron Age. If you're on Twitter X, you can catch them sometimes chiming in on our posts. Most recently, they mentioned the gratitude of Lord of a Shattered Land author Howard Andrew Jones for reviews and interest from Iron Agers. Nice. And music. Like many of us indie authors, Michael Harris dips his toe into music with this new lo-fi release, Lo-Fi Lullabies. You ready to vibe? Check it out. Next door to lo-fi, you can sometimes find dungeon synth creeping around. Artist Pauldron has just dropped a remaster of his debut album, Secret of Scales and Talons. Perfect for your reading, writing, art, or gaming sessions. Make sure to check out his new album too. Thanks for tuning in to IndieScan. This is just a taste of what's going on in the scene. You can support the weekly roundup by subscribing here and buying my books. Till next time, my friends, good journey.